Hello, I'm Jolly.
And I'm Tony.
And this is Table Ready. So Tony,
Yes.
what are we doing today on Table Ready?
Well, today we are returning to a galaxy far, far away. Long, long time ago.
Okay, so far, far away and a long, long time ago.
Yeah, but if you reverse that, it's a pretty iconic line from Star Wars. Hey, we're going back to Star Wars Shatterpoint today. It is all of the rage right now with skirmish gaming and such, and so we're going to be playing it again.
Yeah, and we're playing a total of 8 new figures that we haven't played, and we're swapping a couple of others so that way we are neither one of us are playing figures that we have played before.
Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and go right into the B-roll because there's not really that big of an introduction that we need today.
Cool. So I am running Obi-Wan from the Hello There box, along with 2 of the 212 clone troopers, not stormtroopers yet, and also Clone Commander Cody right there. And then a newer box set that has come out right there is Jedi Master Luminara and Baris Ophi, her Jedi Padawan. And they're teaming up with some 501st Clone Troopers. So we saw all of them there. Tony has painted all of these, so thank you for painting these up, Tony. They look great. But those are going to be the 2 strike teams I'm running today. So I'm running a Galactic Republic theme overall. So everybody I'm running is from the Galactic Republic during the Clone Wars. And we're going to see how they do. I've never run any of these figures before. I played a little bit against Obi-Wan last time we played. But
you played against Anakin last time we
did
played.
I didn't play against
Obi-Wan. I did not have him painted.
I haven't even seen any of these models on the table before. So this is all brand new to me. I just looked over all their stuff. We're going to try to give you as riveting a game as possible. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be running today. That's a pretty quick introduction compared to a lot of other games to introduce what we're running.
I mean, we're just going right into it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's see what I'm running tonight. I am going to be going Team Inquisitors. We've got the Grand Inquisitor. We've got Reva, the third sister. We've got the fifth brother. That's going to be one squad. And the other squad is going to be Darth Maul, Jango Fett, and then we're going to fit in fourth sister in there. So I picked up the Inquisitor box. I wanted to play them all. And so the Inquisitors have recruited Lord Maul and Jango Fett over to their cause.
Okay, so you've got 2 less models total than me.
Yep, the fourth sister and the fifth brother, they both are the support unit, which usually they're 2, but since these ones came out, they are just 1 each. So I'm a little outnumbered, but we're going to see if they're going to hold their own. I have never played with any of these. Jolly played Maul last time we were on the table, so I've never looked at the card. So both of us are going to be doing a lot of reading as we go tonight, get our first impressions on how these squads play. And this is also my first experience with mixing up the squads from out of the box.
Were these ones mixed up, or are these? I know.
So Obi-Wan squad is out of the box. My Grand Inquisitor squad is out of the box. But I swapped out the 501st for the Commandos that came with, and then Jango, Maul, and Fifth Brother weren't even in the same box altogether.
Okay, so when I saw Jango Fett, I was looking for Dooku at first, and I didn't see Dooku out there.
I was gonna run Dooku, but I couldn't really run Dooku and Fifth Brother because all of the secondaries are like 4 points. Dooku can get 7, and Fifth Brother is 4 points. So I switched out for Maul, who's 8 total, so I could get both Jango and Fifth Brother.
Okay.
All right, so we did the roll-off off-camera. I won, so I'm going to be going first. And so we're going to now determine what the board is going to look like for the first struggle. So here is which ones are going to be active. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So these will be the active ones. And they're worth 1 victory point each when we control them, correct?
Besides turn 1 of the game.
Besides turn 1 of the game, they're worth nothing, correct?
Yep, and then we're going to be bringing this on camera every now and then. This is going to be our struggle tracker. I wonder if it'll work good over here. Yeah, that works pretty okay. So we need to remember that this over here, the one closest in, it looks like that's me. So you're the far, this is you, this is me.
Sounds good. All right, so then go ahead and show off where you've got everything set up on your side, Tony.
Yeah.
And also, Clay, if we could, after he initially points them out, if you could switch to his side, so that way they can kind of get a better shot of how the table looks from a side angle.
So as always, this is my half of the board here. And we've got the Grand Inquisitor squad here. So we've got Inquisitor, we've got Riva, the third sister, and we've got the fourth sister as well. So we got the sisters here. So this is one squad, and then here's the other squad. We got Mull, Django, and fifth brother.
All right. And then over on this other side of the board, you see my hand waving over there, but now it's over here because of movie magic. I've got Luminara and Barris. I'm not too familiar with the two of them because
You'd watched Clone Wars.
I watched the Clone Wars. I've watched everything.
Need to go back and rewatch the Clone Wars. Varys did some very terrible things.
I knew she went.
No
rogue,
spoilers,
but
just in case.
They were never my favorite ones, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of turn right here so you can kind of see off to the side where I have Obi-Wan saying hello there, Commander Cody, and everybody else. So I'm going to kind of leave this one like that, so that way we go to the side, and I'll adjust it a little bit as needed to get around.
Okay, so here we go. Turn one of the game. I'm not going to score any points off of this, but I'm going to set myself up for the future. Would you like to cut my deck?
Nope.
All right, here we go.
If you want to cheat on stream, Tony, you go for
it. My first potential activation is going to be Django Fett. So I'm going to not spend force points yet, so I'm going to just go ahead and activate Django.
And it's 1 force point to put it in the reserve, right?
Correct.
If that's what you want to do?
Let's see, he has range 4 on all of his stuff. So it's just, he's not going to get much done in the way of that. So we are going to advance. We are going to advance up here. And then I'm going to spend 1 force point for a jetpack. And the jetpack is going to
do a jump.
Go all the way up there. And for second one, oh, that's interesting. So hold on, I'm not going to spend a force point because I'm going to take a focus action second. And he has, my client is getting impatient. After this unit makes a focus action, 1 character in the unit may jump.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I'm going to focus instead. And that's going to give me a free jump up without having to spend a force. Yeah, so those are going to be my 2 actions. We're just going to get up, and I'm going to take control, but not score.
Okay. So we can take control of them, just not score them yet, correct?
Well, now we score. That was the first turn. Starting on yours, we can just go for it.
Okay. Oh, so my first.
It doesn't give me because
activation.
you haven't gotten any activations in.
Okay. So I would be able to score now if I go? All right.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Who do we want to...
And I believe that I also technically have controlled these 2.
Obi-Wan is clear over there. So who all do I have Obi-Wan that can jump, and everybody else dashes or runs for the most part. So let's see what we can do here. We'll go with...
You want to draw your card?
Let's do that, because, I forget how this game works when we're running with everything else. All right, so my card, the person who's going to activate.
Oh, you get to choose anyways.
Know what?
It's your Shatterpoint.
Uh-huh.
So now you get even more analysis paralysis.
Actually, I'll just go who I was going to pick anyway,
okay.
Which is going to be Commander Cody.
Sounds good.
So Commander Cody will go. What he is going to do is start off his moving. And this is our move temp.
That is the advance,
yep.
Yes.
So he's going to do advance from where he is. And can we see? Oh, we're a little off camera. If we go to the side camera on my side, be able to see a little bit.
There we go.
Yep. So it's a little tough.
You're pulling a me. You're putting him behind everything.
I am, but that's the only place to really move him that's effective. So he's going to move back around here to this spot. Each character in the unit I'm going to use a force, 1 out of my 6, to do a dash, because that'll give him a little further. He'll dash to here.
Hit the ingress point, and he can go up that ladder if he wants.
And he will do that, because why not? And he also gets a hunker token when he does that. It's defensive maneuvers. Each character in this unit, he's the only one in that unit, can do a dash. If any character dashes, this unit gains a hunker token. So now he's got a hunker token. And so then he still has another action, but I don't know if there's anything else he can do besides maybe focus.
He's got range 5.
He's got range 5, which I don't think is enough for anybody.
Not quite. Is it?
Oh.
I think you might have enough to go after Django.
Yep. I have enough to go after Django, because it's horizontal in this game. You don't have to worry about measuring vertically. So I have got Django Fett here. So I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay.
I've got 6 dice on the attack.
So if you we'll do what we did last time. Well, actually, we'll move this struggle tracker.
And
bring your card over. Put your card up there.
All right. There we go. And he has 6 dice. He does not have a focus, so he doesn't get sharpshooter, correct? You have to focus to get sharpshooter? Because this character's in the unit have sharpshooter 2. When a character in this unit makes a range attack, the target does not benefit from cover. So you don't get cover, but that's okay because you don't have any hunker tokens on you. 6 dice, because I don't get any sharpshooter at the moment without focus. So I've got 1, 2, 3 hits and 2 of the, what are these called again?
Masteries.
Masteries?
Expertise masteries.
And 2 expertise masteries, which 2 goes to a critical hit and a hit. So cool. Critical hit and hit.
I got 5 dice rolling. I've got block, 2 masteries. 2 is going to give me 2 more blocks. So I'm going to block all 4 of your hits, and you're going to get 1 crit.
1 crit will do...
Which just walks you once down the tree.
2 damage.
Alrighty. 2 damage going on Django.
All right, and that is it for Captain Cody, because I've moved... use a force point to do an ability and then shot.
Okay, you control 1 objective.
So 1 point.
Actually, well, that's not how this goes.
Nope. That stays there. This moves this way.
Moves. There
we go. Getting into the swing of it.
Ta-da!
Come sometime around round 3, we'll remember all the rules for the game we're playing.
Yep. All right. My next activation is... Oh, we're going to go with Fifth Brother. All right. Let's see here. Fifth Brother. He's got some fun stuff. He can blast people away. He can jump. Ooh, he's got Enfeeble. I want to have him contesting objectives. So we're gonna send Fourth Brother. We're gonna have him make an advance. Fifth Brother, I should say. He's gonna advance, and that's gonna pop him up the ladder. And we're gonna put him within 1 of that ladder end. And then, yeah, I think for now then, we're just gonna have him hunker down.
Hunker down now. All right.
I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3 because he has that.
Okay.
One.
Yep.
1,
2, 3. All right. Okay, so now, next one, I remembered to draw from the top of the deck, Tony, is going to be Obi-Wan. Do I want him to go yet? Yeah, I don't see any reason for him not to go at the moment, because he's just maneuvering into place anyway. So what we're going to do with him is he is going to start off with a force power. He's going to do hello there. 1 character in this unit may jump. If it does, add 3 dice to its next attack roll during its activation, which probably not going to get an attack roll, but I want to get the jump. And what do jumps use?
Dash.
Dash, that's what I thought. So he will jump up to here. So that way he's going to be up there. And then he is going to do a move.
I'm choosing to advance.
Choosing to advance to here. And then I don't think there's much else he can do besides maybe hunker. When he's targeted by range attacks, when I reveal his order card, but I already done stuff with that. Yeah, so I'm just going to hunker with him as well as I'm moving up because there's not much else that I can get to at the moment.
All right. Next up, we're going to go with Lord Maul. I am going to activate Lord Maul.
1 point.
Yep, you do get 1 point.
So shift it back that way.
Maul is going to take off at an absolute sprint.
Get a momentum because it's still on his side.
Oh, I get a momentum because it's still on his side? Clay's reminding us of stuff that we're forgetting. So it's still on your side, so I get a momentum.
It's acceptable. I don't think you've thought about this game since the last time we've played.
I've thought about it, and I've read over the rules some, but I've also had like 80 other things happen.
So we're gonna advance Maul over there. We're gonna spend one for force speed. We're going to advance Maul again.
Woo-hoo.
He's gonna go over here, and he's going to ingress up here.
To get ready for some charge over to that one?
Who knows? Who knows? And then he's gonna just hunker down. No one's in range to do anything.
Hunker down now.
So there we go.
Do we have Tony's mom and dad in chat tonight? Awesome. I want to tell them my first niece was born about a week and a half ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So
if you think I'm going to take it lightly just because of that, then no, you're
wrong.
No.
No. I just want to point that out. I've got a young human that I'm going to have to start influencing with game and nerd culture.
Good.
So.
Excellent. Okay, at the end of my turn, I'm going to get 3 more points. So we're gonna pass it 1, 2, 3 towards me. There
All right.
we go. It's up to you.
Cool. All right. So I've got to get to some places where I can start doing some more points. So hopefully I don't get one of these guys. Let's see what we got here.
You get those guys.
We are going to reserve them.
You going to reserve them?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a force point for that. And now I have got
Barris,
which is the one that I wanted the most.
Yeah, you should probably send her over to capture that point.
Yep, we are going to do that. So I think first...
It's well within range. You don't need to measure.
Can you move over top of this?
I wouldn't say it's impeding terrain.
Okay. So it's only impeding, so I would be able to move like this to that ladder?
I'd say you're allowed to do
Okay, then I'm going to do that and advance to there within ladders, so to the top, which puts me where I want to be. Let's see, she's got force speed, but I don't want to really go away from that. Choose a character in this unit.
You won't technically take control until the end of your turn.
Yep. So I think all we might want to do is just hunker down. Yeah, we're just going to hunker down for now with her as well.
Okay.
Because I'm okay with where she is because she is getting me that point, which then gets me 2. 1, 2.
There you go. And you're going to receive another momentum.
And another momentum.
Because you're just...
You're
moving it slowly.
I'm just going to bring my momentum up to here and then...
All right, here we go. My next draw is going to be... Oh, we're going with Third Sister. We're going with Reva. Fun fact, Reva was never in Star Wars canon until the Kenobi series.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, they had a bunch of the Inquisitors, several of the Inquisitors, like unidentified and hadn't been in any sort of media. So she was one of the ones that the first time you saw a third sister, which everybody guessed there was a third sister, first time she got character.
So we're going to advance Reva. Reva sees Kenobi. Reva knows what's going on. We're going to pay 1 for Call of the Hunt. I'm going to choose an allied Inquisitorius supporting character within 4. They're going to dash or make a 5-dice attack. We are going to, let's see, within 4 is this one.
I think, yeah, you got 4 there too.
All right, so we're going to, I could choose him if I wanted to, but I think I'm going to hold him off. So we're going to dash
with
fourth sister. And I'm just going to dash straight over this.
Okay.
Pew!
All right. This might sound goofy, but I've been learning 10th edition of 40K. Can we be on top? I'm assuming we can be on top of the points, right?
Yes, you can be on top of that point.
In new edition of 40K, you can't be on top of those control points, so.
That's fine. We're going to spend another force to jump with Riva. And Riva's just going to pop right in here and say, hello. So we're going to come up. I'm engaged both of you. You
Okay.
do not lose your hunkers because of Obi-Wan.
Yep.
Which that is fine for now. But we're going to... That was all paid for abilities, so now I'm going to just straight up attack you.
Because you've only done one actual action, right?
And I'm going to attack Clone Commander Cody.
Sounds good.
All right, so third sister on this attack is going to roll 7 dice. All right, we got crit, hit, 2 mastery, which is going to give us a damage straight up and another hit.
Okay.
So we're going to add 1 damage to the damage pool.
So damage straight up.
And go ahead and...
All right. Normally, I have 4 defense dice, but due to knowledge and defense from Obi-Wan, I get some bonuses. Basically, when an Allied Galactic Republic unit, so Commander Cody, has 1 or more hunker tokens, he has 1, it adds 1 dice to its defense rolls against melee attacks. Then after that, I can choose to basically discard them to heal for each one and do a dash. So...
I kind of tuned out. You were saying a lot of things here.
So I'm typically a 4 defense, but due to Obi-Wan's kind of leader ability, I get an extra one since I have a hunker token on me.
Back so people can possibly read the tree.
So I've got defense, 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 specialty, and specialty
is another defense. So just the crits going through.
Yes, so just the 2 crits go through. So 2 hits in that case.
All right, so I am going to, I get to push you, do damage. So we'll add that damage to the pool, resolve the push. We're going to straight up push you off of here.
Okay.
And then I choose to either expose you or to do 2 more damage to you. Let's expose you and then do 1 more damage. So expose means the next time you roll defense, you don't use defense mastery.
Okay. So it's 3 damage coming through?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3 damage coming through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this hunker token then because of the Kenobi ability, which means I'm going to heal 1. And then I also get to dash.
Okay.
So healing 1, and I get to dash with him. And where are we going to dash to? You still have the Inquisitor. What we're going to do is we're going to dash over this way.
Okay. And that is going to be it for third sister.
Okay.
I'm going to score 3 more points. Bring this back up and go. 1, 2, 3. So you need to flip one of my controls here. It's getting close.
It's falling all into plan. Patience.
Okay.
Patience. It's on the card here. All right. Next one for me is going to be...
Clone Commander Cody.
Commander Cody. I was about to say, okay, picture, match it up. All right, that's good, because he just dashed down there, so now he can...
So you got a big problem.
What problem do I got?
We've got a big problem.
Oh, it's on his card. We've got a big problem. At the start of this user's activation, choose an enemy character within 5 that is contesting an objective. The chosen character gains expose.
So you can choose 1, 2, not Django. So you can expose either of those 2.
We're going to expose fourth sister here. Because she was surprised that Commander Cody went falling off the edge. She lost sight of him, but then he came popping out from behind these rocks.
Yep. Real quick, I'm going to scoot myself forward because I can't hang off the edge.
All right. So we did that. Chosen character gains the expose, which you've got. So now... What do I've got? Can I see her?
Yes.
From there? Okay. I am going to focus.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's an action, right? Focusing?
Focusing is
And
an
what
action.
does focusing do again?
Gives you 1 extra die on your next attack.
And then I'm going to shoot her, and I have sharpshooter too.
Which gives you, since you're focusing, extras on that.
Yep. And
So you'll roll 3 extra dice. 1 for focus, 2 for sharpshooter.
Yep. And target does not benefit from cover, but you don't have any hunkers, do you?
No hunkers, so no cover.
So it wouldn't matter anyway. So normally I'm 6, but I'll be 9 attack dice at range, which range 5, so I know I've got the range. So 3, 4, 9. Let me pull his card up here so everybody can see. So 9 attack dice. We've got a lot of misses. A crit, a hit, a hit, a hit, and a mastery, which is just a damage. So adding 1 to the damage pool with the mastery. So 3 hits and a crit.
Just making sure you weren't actually engaged, because we didn't think of that. All right, so you did roll some misses, so after this I will be using my deflect ability.
Okay.
So against range, I have 5 dice. We're going to block, and 2 more blocks.
2 more blocks, so you just take the crit then.
Just take the crit.
So 1 hit, so it'll be 2 damage. So 3 damage total.
What was the 3rd damage from?
His expertise.
Gotcha.
Just does a damage.
That's fine. And then I'm going to use deflect. Since you had some whiffs in there, you're going to take 2 damage.
2 damage? All right. So
Does that put you at 4?
4. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
There we go. That was a focus and a fire.
Yep. So let me wait. Let me see defensive maneuver.
Yep, you can pay to defensive maneuver.
I'm going to pay it to defensive maneuver because what
So you're going to dash and then hunker.
Yep.
Or gain a hunger, I should say.
So we'll.
Something I should note that we haven't been doing quite yet. You can
Dash.
go up the ladder if you want.
Yep, and that's what I was planning on
Is
doing.
when you take the hunker action, it's not technically called hunker, it's called something else. You get to push yourself distance 1.
Oh, you get to push yourself distance
But
1?
that was not this. So
Okay.
this,
When you take the action.
when you take the specific action, which
Okay.
is called take cover. When you
Okay.
take cover as an action, you get to push yourself 1.
Okay. All right, and that's what Commander Cody did.
All right, here we go. Next up, it is. Ooh, we've got 4th Sister. 4th Sister is looking to do some stuff here. Ooh, I forgot that she had Enfeeble. We will think about that next time. Excellent. So we're going to. Somebody needs to be within 3 of me to do that, so not quite. We are going to advance. And we're going to go about here.
Okay.
I'm going to force pull. I'm going to spend 1. And I'm going to pull Commander Cody, who was within 3 of me.
Yep.
I'm going to pull him 2 towards me.
Okay.
Pew. And then we're gonna just lay into him.
All right.
We're gonna attack.
Attack!
All right. So on real quick, did we remember to score your points?
We did not. 2.
2 and another momentum.
1, 2, and another momentum.
There we go. So on my attack, I've got 7 dice. That's a lot of whiffs.
Oof.
1 hit, 2 mastery. 2 mastery is going to do a damage and a crit.
Damage and a crit. So 1 damage already in the pool. And I have 4 defense dice, but I get a 5th one because of the hunker token and Obi-Wan's ability. But I do not turn any masteries into anything.
Correct, because
of
you're exposed.
So we've got defense, which is about the best I can do.
Just the 1 crit going
So
through.
1 crit going through.
All right, so 1 crit is going to, I could either disarm you or I could push you. I think I'm going to disarm you.
Okay.
So next attack does not use your mastery.
Okay.
And 1 more damage.
And 1 more damage.
2 damage total coming through. Can I exchange 2 coming in?
All right.
So give me 3 back.
Well, no need, because I'm spending this to heal 1 and do a dash.
That happens afterwards, right?
Yep, afterwards.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Just so I'm aware. This is what your damage was after resolution. Now you can do your stuff.
So, yep, so back down to 5. And I get to do a dash. So we know we're going to do a dash up to here. Actually, you know what? don't think I want to do. Yeah, because he hasn't activated yet, and I don't want to put him there. So yeah, dash up to here.
Okay, it's going to be 3 more points for me on my turn. 1, 2, 3. It's going to put me at there.
Yep.
Back to you.
All right. So next, I could choose to go with them if I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I know an Obi-Wan's in there though. No, an Obi-Wan can't be in there.
You already pulled Obi.
I already pulled.
You've got
Obi.
Luminara
Yep.
in there.
I've got Luminara.
And you've got 501st in there.
501st. So the 501st and Luminara. And you still have. Well, let's just go ahead and go with these guys.
We'll go with 212.
212th clone troopers. So let's see. Defensive maneuver, each character may dash. If any characters dash, this unit gains that. Part of combat action before dice are rolled. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start moving them around. So we're going to give them a move, an advance action for that and that. Moving them over here, which of course is slightly off camera over here. And then I'm going to see what we have in range. So
You've got both of the sisters in range. It looks like she might be out of their range.
yeah, she's out of the back sister is out of one of the clone troopers' range, the one that's hidden on the camera. What we're going to do is
So because you can't see, we've got right here-ish. We've got
that
fourth
works.
sister.
Yeah.
Now you can kind of see them. We got 2 right here. This guy is just completely in our blind spots. You can't see them, but there's one right there.
he's sneaky. What we're going to do is we're going to defensive maneuver to dash him and gain a hunker.
Dash and hunker, got it.
So because I want them to get the hunker tokens because those seem like they're working pretty nicely. We'll go dash and we'll just dash to there.
Okay. Second action.
Hunker token for the card. And second action is going to be some shooting. So we're going to go what does this broken arrow mean?
Is going to pin them. It's
Pin
an
them.
ability. The next time they would move, they lose the pin instead.
Okay, so then I have a coordinated fire ability. When a character in another Galactic Republic unit... Oh, never mind.
They can't coordinate fire themselves.
Yep, just realized that. Well, this unit has 1 or more hunker tokens, characters in this unit gain steadfast. What's steadfast
The
again?
first push in an attack is not resolved.
Okay, so while I have 1 or more first push and attack... So we're just going to do some shooting then. Let's go shooting at third sister.
Okay.
So I have 6 dice at range 5.
I'm going to roll my dice off camera to speed things up here.
So I have a hit, crit, and 2 mastery. And that 2 mastery will get me a damage. Is that the right one? That's the right one. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say it looks just like clone. A damage and another hit. So
Okay,
another hit.
I
and a
ended up
damage.
after everything getting 5 blocks, so just your crit goes through.
Okay. And so 2 damage and a push because I got 1 from a mastery.
Okay.
And the push, yeah,
Push her right off the edge.
push her right off the edge. Just so she's not up there. All right, and then this one is going to shoot.
Real quick, did you get any misses on that?
No misses.
No
I
misses
don't, I
at
don't
all?
think. Did I? No, because I had 3 hits, a crit, and 2 masteries.
All right, I'll trust you. Because I have deflect on third sister.
And then the second one, he moved up slightly with the dash. So now he's going to shoot at fourth sister. So 6 dice again.
And I'm exposed. I get no mastery. That'll go away. We'll once again roll mine off camera.
So I've got hit, crit, 2 mastery. Wow.
Ouch. That was not a good time to be
These
exposed.
12 are really cooking. So another hit and another damage.
One block, you get 4 steps.
Which takes me all the way to the end. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage total.
Jeez.
Because one from the... Yeah, because I'm basically
1, 2.
maxed out. And I get one from that. So
that was terrible on my part. All right, that's fine.
And then 2 pushes and an expose. Or no, sorry, not 2 pushes. 1 push, 1 pin, and 1 expose.
1 push, 1...
All kinds of stuff.
Good grief.
Pin.
1 push, 1 pin, 1 expose. Okay. Where would you like to push me? If you would like to push me.
Let's just push you straight back.
All right, you may move yourself 1 up because of that push as well.
No, I'm fine where I am.
All right.
And
The end of your turn.
Yeah, end of my turn, 2 is what I have. So that'll move me back to 4 and give me another momentum.
Wonderful. All right, my next card is going to be...
The Grand Inquisitor.
So I am actually going to... do I bank the Grand Inquisitor? Or do I go Grand Inquisitor? I'm going to bank Grand Inquisitor because I want to go with my Shatterpoint.
So you can pick
So my last one is my
want.
Shatterpoint. And I'm going to go with Riva. I'm going to go with Riva.
Okay.
We are going to... I really want to get rid of Cody. So we're going to spend 1 for a force jump.
To boop back up there.
We're going to boot back up there, and then we're going to focus attack. I am just going to try and wound you here. So when this happens, I'm going to use Enfeeble on 4th Sister, because another one is making an attack. You're going to gain Pin.
Okay. So Cody is pinned.
Cody is pinned. And then finally, I'm going to spend a... Ooh.
Nope, you're not going to spend any more because you are out of force points.
Should have done that differently. Oh well. Should not have focused. I should have kept my force up. Oh well. I was going to do something really cool.
It was to jump, the focus.
So, if you don't mind, things haven't changed. Instead of jumping,
so you're taking the cheat medal
focus, today? Yes, we'll take the cheat medal. So, no focus on this attack. I'm going to instead advance, which is going to let me climb up. Since I'm not engaged, I can climb. So I'll just climb up normally. And then I'll attack without the focus.
Okay.
The Enfeeble still goes off, and now I can spend my last one for my Your Fear Betrays You. When this unit makes a melee attack as part of a combat action, before dice are rolled, I may use this ability. Remove 1 or more conditions from the defender. Add 2 dice to the attack for each condition that was removed. So I'm going to remove both conditions.
Okay.
So I'm going to get 4 more dice.
4 more dice. So 11 total, right?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right.
Yes. So we're going to get 11 dice.
Cody
1, 2, 3,
has
4,
4
5,
defense dice,
6, 7, 8,
which I'll
9,
roll.
10, 11. Okay. We're going to do this a quick 2 mastery. 2 is going to give a damage and a hit. So 1 damage in the pool already.
Okay.
And then this is what we're working with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits and a crit.
All right. So Cody has that, and what I rolled was this. So this 2 of these just add 1 additional, so 2 of those are gone, so that's 5.
So that's 5.
Yep.
That's going to be my whole tree. Worth it. So we're going to do, let's see here. Total damage that is going to come in is going to be, let's see here. How much? You're at 5 out of 9?
Yep.
So 1, so I don't need to take the damage path. So you're going to be pushed once. We're going to get you back down there. That's a push once, a damage. We're going to expose you, another push. We're just going to send you back. Another push. I get a jump. We're going to jump me back over there. And that's the tree, and then that's enough damage to wound you.
Yep.
So here we go. Clearly you are a poor student. From my Grand Inquisitor, when an allied Inquisitorius character wounds an enemy unit after the effect is resolved, one allied Inquisitorius may heal twice. So I'm going to heal twice on... I think we're going to heal on Fourth Sister, because it looks like she might get taken out. So we're going to get rid of the pin with the heal and get rid of a damage with the heal. I wounded a character, which gives me a push in that direction.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. That's my fault. That means you'll have first phase.
Making sure that is all that I can do here. Okay, so yeah, that is it. At the end of the round, I get 3 more points for controlling 3 more objectives.
All right.
And that's the first struggle. So that boops on over to mine. So we'll reset this. Take off all control from the board. So I no longer control this, this, this. And then we're going to go on to the next struggle. So on this one, you get to choose Jolly. Which of these it is. I'm suspecting I know which one it's going to be. Yeah,
That one.
So,
So this, that, and
the
that
far one. Okay, and on this one, there's going to be the roll the die to see which one is special.
Okay.
So,
Do decks reset? Decks don't reset yet, right?
Nope.
That's just when you run out, correct?
correct.
Okay. So we're into the second, what are they called, turning points, or what are they called?
Struggle.
Struggle.
Let me check one thing. See if I shuffle my deck yet, because I'm technically out. There was a weird thing of when to refresh order deck. If at the end of a player's turn they have no order cards left in their order deck or reserve. Okay.
Or reserve.
So I've got
Okay.
one in my reserve, so
You'll
I
have
don't
to-
refresh
You'll have
yet.
to take the reserve. Okay. All right. My next turn, we are going with Luminara. Luminara is going to...
I need to scooch in a little bit.
Ah! Breaking stuff. Luminara, she is going to... let's see. She's going to start moving towards something to help out. And I think it's going to be over that way that she's going to move. So she'll... What can she do? Each turn she's going to may advance. She's going to move to over here. And I could take the ladder up, right?
Yeah, if you just need to, when you go up, be within one of the other end. Yep.
Okay, cool. So that works. That's a big thing I wanted to make sure of, is that worked.
Master and apprentice have climbed the ladder together.
Yep. And then she's going to spend my last force points, and those recover when you reshuffle your deck, right? The force points?
Just for semantics reason, Cody still has all the damage and all of the conditions on him. It's when
No.
he starts his next turn that he'll recover it all.
Okay.
So he has 9 damage and an exposed still.
Okay. And she can advance with that force point. So she is going to advance to right here.
What, are you using her sprint?
Yep.
So that's a dash.
Oh, it's a dash?
That's a dash.
It is a dash. So let me take that back. She was right there. Dash. Is it within 2?
Yes, it's within 2. So I believe you are within 2, and you are on the same level.
Yep.
So Maul is also within 2, but Maul's on a different level, so you will take control.
So I've got control of that. Actually, I've still got 1 action left of her. So what do I want to do with that action? Let's do a run for cover or sprint for cover, whatever it's called.
take cover.
Take cover.
So you get to push yourself 1 if you wish.
Which we will, just to there, and get another hunker token. And now I've got 2.
Correct.
So the
We forgot to roll for the priority objective. So real quick, so you've got a priority, so you get 3 points.
okay, so 3 in that directions.
This
okay.
one was the priority.
All right, and that is Numenar's go.
All right, my turn. The priority objective is the corner.
So this one right down here, huh?
Yep, that one right there. And I got to go with Grand Inquisitor.
Who's way in the back.
Way in the back, Inquisitor. So start of the turn, the Inquisitor and another Inquisitor are both going to dash. So Inquisitor themselves, it's going to be pretty easy. We're going to dash up there, and then we're going to choose somebody else to go. Who should it be? I guess we'll have Riva.
Dash back towards the way she just dashed away from?
I know, I jumped away. I think
Nah, Thor's sister's like, yeah, that's fine. We'll go in
Fourth
there.
sister is just gonna run up, and I believe I'm outside. Yep, I can't take the ladder.
Okay.
But that's okay. Let's see here. I've got no more force, so I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. So we're going to, geez, I'm not gonna be able to take anything. We're going to advance, I guess.
He does have a range attack, remember that.
Does have a ranged
Which
attack.
is different than most saber wielders.
4. So we are going to saber toss at. Let's see if I flip. I've got 4 dice on it, so I'm going to keep myself on the big one. I think we're going to go for the 212.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to saber attack the 212 as my second action. And I just can't get there, so you're going to have a leg up this struggle. Here we go. We're going to do 5 dice. We're going to go miss 1 mastery, which is going to give me 2 more hits. So we've got 5 hits.
Okay. I've got 4 defense dice and a hunker.
So 5 defense dice.
5 defense dice. So I've got defend, and a mastery is another defend, so
You're taking out
3.
3.
Yep.
All right, so I walk twice. So twice down the tree is you're going to take 3 damage, and you're going to become pinned.
3 damage and pinned. So 1, 2, 3, and pinned.
And then I'm going to, at the end of my turn, I've got nothing left. I get to refresh and shuffle my deck.
All right. And
I'm going to receive no points.
so you get a momentum.
I'm going to grab a momentum while I'm there.
All right. So first thing, so remember, is going to be priority. Is going to be the Broken Star,
Luminaris.
which is Luminaris over there. That is good. And I've got this, which is going to be these guys. So, yep. So my 501st. The 501st we'll do in advance. So we're going to do advance this way to be within 2 of this. And
yeah, this is not going to be good for me. You're going to be 1 away from winning this struggle.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yep. Into there. And then we're going to do some shooting. So
Who can they see?
her, right?
Yeah, you can see her.
Yep. So they're going to shoot at third sister, Riva. Oh wow. 501st is 7 dice on the attack. Ooh, I like them. 7 dice on the attack from the first one. And we'll slap this up here real quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we've got, I do have a miss.
Good, so I'm going to deflect on you.
Crit hit, 2 masteries. 2 masteries will be another hit.
I got 5 blocks, so just your crit.
So the
So
one.
I'm just pinned.
So pinned, yep.
I'll get it.
You got it? All right. Then what is deflect?
You're going to take 2 damage.
Okay, 2 damage on 5-0 first. And then the second one's going to do same thing. 5-0 first over here.
Thank you.
Yep. Let me see. Each character's unit may... Nope. Another allied is within 5.
Are you going to coordinate fire with your 212?
Yeah. I can. The target unit gains pinned, which you're already pinned. Can you gain double pin?
If you gain a condition that you already have, you take a damage.
Oh, okay. So a damage point. And then we'll do the same thing because, yeah, they're within 5 of the other one. Back here is within 5 of that one. So same thing, coordinated fire with them. Oh, they have the exact. Do all the clone troopers have the exact same abilities? Just different stats? 5 first is the same as 212.
These two kind of do.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
So crit, hit, mastery, which is another hit. So I did miss again.
So you're going to take 2 more damage.
So 2 more damage.
And I'm going to block 4.
All right.
So I'm just going to take 1 more damage because you're going to pin me
One more damage because of the pin.
That's fine. And you're going to get 2 more damage.
Okay.
So that's a fair trade. You didn't get the wound. You were 1 away from wounding.
All right.
End of your turn, it's going to move 4 towards you.
4 towards me.
So it's going to be right there. This is going to be a really fast struggle.
We're going to go to struggle 3 soon. All right. So I get all my force back. I'm reshuffling my deck, and then it's your go, Tony.
Here we go. My first. So I can try and do something before we go. Priority objective is middle.
The one way back here.
So I'm going to move the. So we've got. Ooh, do we want to go with 5th brother?
He is way, way back there.
He's way back there. I think
He's probably your worst positioned one at the moment.
he's got force jump. He's got force repulse. I need to get him within 2 of that. I think I might be able to do it. Because otherwise I might roll one of them, and that's just not going to be good at all. Let's see. This might be the end of the struggle anyways, so do I set up for anything else? Because on your turn, you're going to get 2, no matter what here. And if I get, so I could go 2 back. So yeah, I do got to get that center point. So I'm going to see if I can make it work with 5th brother here.
Okay.
So 5th brother's going to lose his hunker. We are going to advance. So we're going to go as far as we can here, which might actually help me. Nope, not far enough for an ingress point. We are going to then spend 1 for a forced jump.
Okay.
Just going to, going straight out, going to put me over the edge. It's going to put me over here, which is 1 within that ingress point, so I can get there.
Okay. So you could tie it up?
So I'll go down there, and if I tie it, I take it. When determining control of an active objective token that a character in this unit is contesting, if there is a tie, this unit's controlling player takes control of the objective.
Okay.
Inquisitorial mandate. So 5th brother absolutely booked it over there. And he has protection and steadfast because he's contesting an active objective. So he's going to negate 1 damage and the first push.
Okay.
And then his second action is going to be to attack the 5-0 first, I believe. We're just going to go in.
Yep, you got it.
So we're going to go 7 dice. Let's see.
That's pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 mastery. 2 mastery gets me a crit and a damage. So there's the crit. And 1 damage to the pool.
So I have got 4 defense dice. So 4 defense dice is going to be 3. So it'll just get rid of those.
All right, 3 crits going through. Okay. This is going to be fun. So you're going to take a total of 5 damage.
All right, so they will be wounded.
They're going to be wounded. Fantastic. That'll be a push for me. I'll move that now. It'll be, and then I'm going to get a free action without paying force cost, which is great. You're going to get a strained and an exposed. So when you flip over, you can only get rid of 1 condition.
Okay.
So you'll have to choose between these 2. And 1 free action is going to be my force repulse, which is choose a character in this unit, push each other character within 2 of the chosen 2 away from it. So I'm going to push you 2 away. So I'm going to push you back here.
Okay.
And that will be it for the turn. I'm going to score 2 points. Fifth brother, absolutely coming in clutch. And so now if Jolly gets a good roll,
Oh, so I guess roll
we'll
first.
just tie it up again.
So it's the triangle, so this one.
Yep.
And let's see who we get. We have got the
2/12.
2/12. Which do I want the 2/12 to go? Yeah, I'm fine with the 2/12. So 2/12 will go. They are going to...
All right, so the 2/12, they were not wounded.
Nope.
They've got a pin. Remember, they've got the pin. So the first one of them to move gets rid of the pin, and then the second one can move. They get rid of their hunker on the start of their turn.
So let's go with... They're going to focus and then shoot.
Okay.
So focus and then shoot. First one is going to shoot at fourth sister.
I figured.
And I'm within 5 of first coordinated fire. So it will be gains. What's the 2 blood drops?
Strain. So how strain works is specifically when a character in this unit advances, climbs, dashes, jumps, or when this unit makes an action or uses an active or reactive ability. So basically when they do anything, they're going to suffer 3 damage.
Okay. So we're shooting at her because that's what triggered that strain from the coordinated fire. And we've got,
Ooh, and I'm exposed, so I've got no mastery.
we've got 2 hits is all from the first one.
I'm gonna no mastery because I was exposed, so 1 goes through.
So 1 goes through, so that will be a push, a pin and a damage.
Pin and a damage, that's fine.
And then the second one's going to shoot also at the same target.
All right, I can now use my mastery.
So we've got 1, 2, and 3 mastery. The 3 mastery for them is going to do a hit and a damage. So I've got 3
so
hits and 1 damage in the
I've
pool.
got 4 blocks, so all those go away, so just the 1 damage. 5, 6, 7.
And another...
Oh, that's it.
Well, nope. And that's it? That's enough to do it?
That's it, I'm wounded.
Okay, I was about to say also you would be gaining that.
Nope, I'm wounded. So you get a point,
So I get a point.
and I think that might be it.
Yep. And then end turn, I get 3 more because of priority, so that ends the struggle. So we're on to final struggle, Tony.
We are booking it through this game. I sure hope we aren't doing anything wrong, but you had it set up on you this entire time. So we're gonna get rid of those, get rid of that. But we're on the 3rd struggle, so we've got the clash coming here. So finally, we've got this set up.
And I think I know which one you're picking.
I think I'm gonna pick this one.
Yep. I think that's the better one just because you don't want to have to fight through to this again.
So we're gonna have 1, we're gonna have 2, we're gonna back, and Maul's going to be perfectly situated to take that one. It's good. This one, Kenobi is the only one that is contesting it at that level, so unless I can do something, you will take control. But here we go. On my turn, we're going to... Priority objective is...
The circle.
The center.
Which is that center one that you already
So
have.
Django has that one.
Okay.
And my character is going to be Lord Maul, which I think I'm happy with taking.
Because that lets you...
Yep, Lord Maul. So we're going to lose his hunker. He has... Ooh. I think he's going to throw his saber at Luminara.
Okay.
Is the only one within 4. Luminara will get 1 from the hunker. Make sure... Ooh. That could be cool.
Is there a reason why the 212 have 3 damage on them?
Because they have 3 damage?
Because they would have just...
No, they didn't. They were never wounded.
They were never wounded?
Your 501st was wounded.
These were wounded too, I thought. Well, okay, never mind. Was it just the 501st?
Yeah, it was just the 501st.
Okay.
It was Cody who was wounded.
It's Cody that was wounded, that's right.
So you need a wounded token on the 501st. Because on their turn, it'll flip over to an injury. All right, so Lord Maul is, I guess I'm just going to... I could pull you towards me, but I don't think I want to pull you towards me. So I'm debating focusing, throwing, and then using a force to get away. Nah, we'll just swing at you and then we'll run.
Okay.
So we'll see. Oh. No, I'm going to focus because I got to reposition on this card. That could let me do it. So I'll focus attack. So that's going to give me 8 dice.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh.
Those are big whiffs. So, 3 and a crit.
All right, so I normally have 6 defense against range, but I've got a hunker token
It's
on
going to
me.
give you 7.
So 7. So I've got defense, miss, 3 mastery. And the 3 mastery on her is focus defense, which, what is...
Okay, it's going to give you 2 blocks, change a crit to a hit, change a hit to a miss. So you're going to block everything.
Everything. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that is. That change right there. I was wondering what this was right here, but that changes stuff. That's cool.
Well, there's a big old whiff. So I'm gonna spend the 1 to give myself force speed to move back within 2 of this. I want to make sure I kind of block you from being able to get into it so well. Yeah. So we're gonna put myself there. We're gonna take control of that objective.
Okay.
So where'd the control points go? There they go. All right. So Django holds, Maul holds. It's gonna be 3 points for me.
All right. My next go is going to be Shatterpoint. So I'll get to pick. So who do I want to go with? Oh, this isn't a thing anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, and I guess, what's that one?
It's gonna be Obi's.
Obi's. Okay, cool.
This is the current one.
So that becomes this one. I'm not worried about...
You will grab that one.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that one then, at the moment. Do I have anybody that could even get to those? She could sprint. Oh, that's kind of tough to get back up there, isn't it? On that level.
It's got 2 Ingress points. 1, 2.
Well, not from the side.
Oh, from the side. Yeah, you would need a jump.
I don't have any. Is jump an ability?
So
an action?
you would need to climb.
Okay.
Climb is part of your regular, but you use a dash tool when you climb.
Okay. Use a dash tool when you climb. So... All right, so we'll use a focus point to do...
Force point, we should say.
A force point.
Are you doing Luminara?
Yes.
All right.
I'm doing Luminara.
Get rid of her hunker.
Force points to do a sprint, so a dash, to get closer. which will put her right up here.
And then you're going to climb as your action for move.
Do a normal climb to go to right there. There we go. And then we'll do. When do you change your saber form?
Once per turn.
Just once per turn?
Yep.
I like that one more. So we're going to change it to Form 2, Makashi, which is a little more offensive up close. And we're going to do an attack for my next action. So 7 dice.
I've got 6 defense.
So I've got a hit and 4 mastery and 2 misses. 4 mastery with her gets me a crit and 2 hits. So I end up with a crit and 2 more hits. So I've got 3 hits and a crit, Tony.
I got 2 blocks.
2 blocks. So I go 2 down my track, 2 down her track. I could start with either one of these. One's a reposition. What does a reposition do again?
You can take a move, even though you're engaged.
But I can't.
You won't flip it.
Yeah. Can I move around you?
Yeah, you can move around me.
So I can contest it.
Yeah,
but
you can move to contest it.
Okay.
I'm assuming you would like to do that.
Yeah, we're going to move, reposition, and then
Is
it's
here good?
2 damage, and then I get a push on you. Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to push you directly away since you were just within range.
So
and
now
I'm going to
then you flip it.
yeah, and I'm going to move towards you also with that push. Yep. And then I flip it, and that's going to be 3
That's
damage.
At the end of your, it's the end of your turn.
Well,
that'll be that.
It'll
and
be
then
3 damage total. All right. Well, that was tricky and worked out well. Luminara, I'm going to have to go back and watch all the Clone Wars episodes with you and again, because you just impressed me. Yeah, so then that was all of my
get 3
stuff
points.
I can do. 3 points, so I bring it right back to 0,
We
which
both
means
get
we
a
both get a
momentum.
momentum. All right.
Okay. Next up, priority is Obi's again.
Okay.
So we are going to
Try to flip a card.
flip it
There
into
you go.
Riva.
That's good. You can get in there.
Yeah, that is good. Actually, Riva doesn't have the take control if I tie thing, so she'd just need to go in and do some things to Obi-Wan.
Who's perfectly healthy.
I'm gonna bank Riva for now,
Okay. So spending
somebody
1
else.
force point to banker.
and then we're gonna go with. All right, here we go. 4th sister.
I take it she has it. Inquisitor. Yep, she has it.
So she's gonna do that. She's gonna flip, and then we're gonna remove the strain.
Okay. So you still have the pin,
Yep, still have the pin.
but you can force jump. So
I can force jump, so I can basically spend 1 to force jump and get rid of the pin.
yep. And then just do a normal move to the ingress point.
I mean, I could move normally and then jump, so we'll say I moved and then jumped. So move normally to get rid of the,
Okay.
and then we'll do a jump to get all up in here.
To get up in there.
But move up, we're gonna say, hi, how are you? No, it's hi, how are you? Enfeeble needs to be within 4. Is he 4?
Let me see. That's the edge of his base.
That's the edge of it? Okay, so he's not enfeebled, or enfeebling, I should say. So we moved up.
Swift retreat, run away.
That's when I become wounded, I could have done that.
Oh, that's cool. But I don't think you would have won.
I would have wanted to try and move closer. So I probably could have moved up the ladder, but it's well past that. So we'll attack Obi-Wan because I want to get these sweet pushes.
Okay.
So we'll attack 7 die.
Obi-Wan has a hunker because it's been forever since he's gone. So 6 defense dice, 7 because of his ability.
That one's off the tray. Come back here.
Come back!
Cool. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We got 1 mastery, which is going to give me 1 damage, 1 crit.
So 1 damage in the pool, which we already got sit there. Imagine that. All right. And then Obi-Wan has 6 defense dice, a hunker token, and his ability gives him. Oh, does he count as an allied? Or is allied just somebody else?
Yeah, he's allied with himself.
Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't allied means. So I have 7 defense dice. So I've got block, block, 2 miss, 2 mastery.
2 mastery is change a crit to a miss in a block.
A crit to a miss
In a block,
and
so
a
it looks
block.
like just my crit going through.
Yep, so 1 on the path.
All right, so I'm going to take the push and a damage, so you get 2 damage total.
2 damage total.
And we're going to push Obi-Wan away. Woo. Going down there. And I'm not going to move. At the end of the turn, I will flip control. This one. Score 3 points.
Cool. So 3 points.
Real quick, I needed to
2,
spend an
3.
extra
Because
force,
you
I'm
were wounded. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm not spending the hunker token on Obi-Wan to heal him with his ability. I'm going to keep it on him because there's still much more to go with this round.
Yeah, go for it.
And he's kind of in there, so. All right. So next up for me is going to see where our priority objective is. It is,
Same.
that's the same one.
It's Fourth Sisters now.
It's right up there. And I am going with
Barris.
who is back there. So we're going to reserve her. Because I don't want to go with her yet. So reserving her.
Luminara.
Okay. Not who I wanted at the moment.
Go after Maul.
But that's fine. Yeah, we might as well go after Maul some more. I really need to pay attention to her flow of the Force next time. She's got a lot of stuff that when things get wounded happen. We are going to go with precision strikes reaction. So yeah, we're just going to go with an attack on Maul. So we're keeping the same.
See, I also forgot my Grand Inquisitor. When I wounded your 501st, somebody should have been healing.
That's kind
There
of
we go.
That's what she does when enemy character wounds an ally character. Somebody else can heal 3. So it sounds like we're kind of evening out with what we're forgetting.
Like we said, this is our first time playing with these characters.
So Luminara is going to attack. She's keeping Form 2 Makashi, which is going to be... Actually, you know what? She is going to focus and then attack.
Okay.
Because I don't care about her moving. So she'll get 8 dice on the attack.
Oh my, where are all my defense dice going?
They are. You're keeping a bunch of them
Oh
up
my
there.
gosh, they're all there. I got 6 defense.
Ooh, that was good. Only 1 miss.
2 mastery, 2 blocks.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, a crit, and a mastery. And 1 mastery gives another crit.
3 blocks. You're going to move 4 times.
So 4 times down the track. What kind of crazy stuff can we do with 4 times down the track? So we're going to go with... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much damage does Maul have left before he's... Oh, he's got it.
I'm at 3 out of 11.
3 out of 11. So I could put him up to 9, I think is the most that I can do. So let's do a reposition, which we'll put
So
it...
you resolve your effects from left to right always.
Yep.
Okay, so reposition.
So
Where are you
reposition.
going?
We're going to move back just to... Yeah, right there. And then that's 2 damage so far. We're going to push Maul off that edge. And I'm going to stay where I am. That's a 3rd damage. Then we're going to push Maul again. And another damage. Then
Do
we're
you
going
want to move up with any of these pushes?
Nope.
Okay.
Then we're going to push Maul again.
Oh my gosh.
And 2 more damage for 6 damage total. And that's...
Puts me at 9.
So that is what she's doing, and that was a focus and
An
and
attack.
I don't want to use any force of her.
You're going to receive 1 point.
1 point, and that gives me a momentum.
Cool.
All right.
All right, start of the turn. It's
Same
going to
one.
stay there.
Oof.
Wow. And we got Grand Inquisitor, which I am A-okay with using. So on Grand Inquisitor's turn, he and another are going to dash. We are going to send, let's see. I think we send 4th brother.
Closer to enfeeble.
Yeah, closer to do some enfeebling. And I think we're also going to engage everyone here. Yep, so we'll engage Obi-Wan. Make sure you can't climb and just get on up there.
Okay.
And then Grand is going to go and then whoop, get up here.
Cool.
All right. Alrighty. Let's see here.
Go throw a saber, right?
Checking to see what options I have here. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw saber.
Yeah, throw saber and throw saber harder.
Obi-Wan has a hunker, correct?
He has a hunker, which means his ability will give him a bonus die.
Two 12th do not have.
2/12 do not have any hunkers. But 2/12, yeah, they're right over here. That 501st also has no hunker, but they're currently wounded and haven't flipped back over yet, so you
Checking
can't
to see
attack
which
them.
side. Both of them have a saber throw, so I'm checking to see which side I want to be on.
Big saber throw side.
Let's see, I don't need my free action. But I kind of want some damage, so we'll do Form 2 Makashi. All right, we'll throw saber at you. We'll focus
At which
attack.
you?
Can't do it at him. Did he flip over? No, he hasn't flipped
hasn't gone
yet. So
yet.
I can only do it at them.
Yep.
I could choose Obi-Wan, but I don't want to.
Okay, so
I'm going to
2/12?
choose it at 2/12 because I don't have a hunker.
Okay.
So
You could. Oh no, that's right. Fifth brother moved up, and it's Inquisitor that's attacking.
all right, so we're going to go with 6 dice, 7 dice. Nope, 6 dice because of the focus.
Okay, because you focused and then.
Get rid of you. Get rid of you. 2 mastery is going to do me crit hit.
Crit and hit. Okay, and I have 4 dice against range. So 4 dice will be a hit and a mastery, 2 misses. The mastery gives another defense. So 2 down your track.
All right, 2 down my track. All right, twice down the track is going to do 3 damage and another pin, which is going to give you another damage.
So that will wound them.
That's going to wound him.
Okay.
All right. So that'll move it towards me 1. That. I think we've been playing that wrong. I think when you wound somebody, you gain a momentum. But we've been playing it this way. I think that might be what's going on.
I see. Okay.
But we've been playing it this way. We've been having fun. So we did that. I wounded. When I wound, things happen. Somebody is going to get to heal twice. So we're going to choose Riva. Riva's going to heal twice, get rid of a pin, get rid of a damage.
All right. And Luminara has Flow of the Force. When an enemy character wounds an allied unit, after the effect is resolved, a character in another allied unit may heal 3. So Obi-Wan's the only one that can heal because everybody else is wounded that has stuff on them. So we're going to heal the 2 off of him.
Okay. It's fair. Yes, indeed. Making sure that's everything.
All right. We good?
Yep, I think we're good. So that's
Did you score your points?
I'm now going to score 3 points.
Okay. All right. So then we will go with the circle.
Center, Django's.
The center, Django's. Okay.
Django is gone once at the very beginning and then never again.
Yep, that's the same with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's going once at the beginning and never again. Luminara has another ability I wasn't aware of. It's just part of her Flow of the Force. I may look at the top card of my order deck before choosing whether to draw from it or from reserve.
Huh.
So, let me see what
That's
this is.
Wow.
Dum, dum,
Do,
dum,
do,
dum.
do.
We're going to go ahead and take from the top. No, we're not going to take from the top.
We're going to
go
do
ahead
Barris.
and do reserve.
Okay.
So Barris
From
is
reserve.
activating from reserve. And if you start within a ladder, you can move to the bottom of it before doing a movement.
After a movement,
After
you
a
can use an
movement.
Ingress point.
Can I just... So I'd have to climb down.
Yes. So because you're going to a lower elevation, you can take a normal advance.
Oh, so I could just kind of.
Yes.
Okay, normal advance since I'm going. Okay, that's good.
Because gravity is a thing.
That's why I was wondering. Okay, so she's going to activate. She's going to do a normal advance to over here.
You're going to climb up. Okay.
Then she is going to do, and I could just do a dash as one of my actions, right? One of my normal actions.
That was, no. So that was your normal action, right?
That was my advance, but I can still do a dash, right?
When you choose the move action, you choose an advance, dash, or climb.
Oh, okay, I see. So then,
If you wanted to, we can say you spent that on force speed to get over there, and now you can take your move action.
it ends up being all the same at the end.
Okay.
Because I still have to climb up that other one, but what I'll do here is the dash.
From what? Because you already used your move action. Your force speed doesn't give you a
Oh, it doesn't do a climb. Okay,
That's
I
not a
see what you're
climb.
saying. Okay, yeah, then yes.
So spend one.
Spend one.
Force speed to advance over here,
to here.
get there, and
and
now
then the
climb.
normal one lets me do the climb, which puts me right here. Because what I want to do is contest that one.
Engaging Django.
I'm engaging Django. Does Django, what crazy stuff? I know he's a Jedi fighter. What does he do?
If you started within 3 of me, I could have basically rolled 5 dice attack against you.
Okay, but I didn't start within 3 of you, so.
On his turn, he can do things like throw a capture wire, or do things.
Okay, let's, so that was
That was your
action,
move action.
force point. So let's do an attack.
All right, do an attack. I'll roll mine off camera like we've been doing.
So Barris
Yikes.
has 6 dice.
Got
I've got hit, crit, miss, 2 mastery, and the mastery on her, the 2 will add, ooh, really good, a crit and 2 hits.
take away 2 hits, please.
Okay, so the
Just
2
a crit.
hits,
So walk 3.
so 3. On this, we're going to do a push and a damage to the edge, yep. Because then I'm going to do another push and a damage off the edge. And then we're going to do another push and a damage.
That's a lot of pushes.
Yeah, push, push, push.
Are you going to move up with any of these pushes?
Yes, we're going to move up again, kind of right here, just to make it tougher for you to, well, right there, I think. Fin 2, move to here, make it tough for you to, so that way you've got to work your way around this way.
Okay.
Which might bite me as you push me off again, but that's fine. And it's going to be 3 damage total.
3 damage total. I can handle that.
All right, and that was all her go. I think I can still use, can I use more than 1 power if I want?
Yeah, you can do each one of those abilities once per turn. Do you want a force push?
I don't know. Let me reread it again real quick. So force push. Choose
Somebody
a character
within 3,
3
push him back.
and push 3 away. Is it? It's 3 away from the chosen ally character. Is it 3 away from the point or 3 away from just me?
You push them 3 away from their point, I believe.
I will do that then. I'm going to push him back.
Can we get confirmation on that, Clay? When you push, do you push from your character, the pusher, or from the person being pushed?
Like distance-wise?
Yeah, distance-wise.
Yeah.
Does this measure from the person being pushed, or is
Or
it
the
just
pusher?
the pusher pushes them to that far away from them?
I thought it was range.
Yeah, it's her force push ability. Choose a character in this unit
All right,
and an enemy within 3 of that character. Push the chosen character 3 away from the chosen allied character.
From the chosen allied character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from the chosen allied.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Now that we went through all that, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Because that's 2 points, and if I push you further over that way, you just go for that one.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that's going to be it.
You're going to get
1, 2, 3.
3 points.
So 1, 2, 3, still on your side, so momentum.
Alrighty. And since we've been playing with it, if you wound somebody, you move it towards your side, since that's how we've been playing the whole game.
Okay.
Center. All right. Barris's. And we are going to. Ooh, I could go with Riva.
Good. And she
Who else do I have to go? Who else do I have to go? I've got.
Django.
We got Django left to go. We've got
and your
Riva. So it's a
Shatterpoint.
Django and a Shatterpoint. So I'm gonna choose this card. And it's gonna be Django!
Django!
Hooray! All right, Django Fett. Time to do things. All right, so we're going to start off and, ooh, that could be fun. Do I capture wire you? I think I capture wire you. I'm going to spend it. Yeah. So I'm going to spend one for a capture wire. I'll choose a character in this unit and an enemy character within 3 of that, choosing Barris.
3. Yep.
I'm going to pull you 2 towards me.
Okay.
And then you're going to gain pinned.
So I'll gain pinned after being pulled 2 towards you.
Whatcha? Then I'm going to focus, and when I focus, I get to make a free jump.
Okay.
And jump can go out of engagement.
Okay.
So we're going to go up here. And now that I'm focused, I'm going to shoot at Barris.
Cool.
So it's going to roll 7 dice.
7 dice versus my 4 defense. Let's see, is there anything else?
Oh, it's pretty good. 3 mastery. 3 mastery is going to nab me 2 crits.
2 crits. Ooh, nice. So we'll go block, block, 1 mastery.
1 more block.
1 more block, so those 3 normals are gone.
So twice. Wonderful. Cool. So moving twice down is 3 damage and a strain.
3 damage and a strain. So 3 damage and a strain on her.
Cool. And I now need to make sure when somebody within 3 of me activates. So I need to keep in mind if Barris activates, I've got an ability.
Okay.
Oh, nope, I don't have the force for it.
Never mind.
Never mind. But I will reflip control.
Yep.
And I will score 3 more points.
Cool.
Which is going to put me right there.
All right. So
It's getting close. We're down to the wire.
All right.
And wait. Priority objective
Priority objective.
is
The one by
Luminaras.
Luminara. All right, that's good for me. All right, so we will go with
Clone Commander Cody.
Clone Commander Cody. Does he do much? He doesn't do much.
He needs to
at the
get back in the
moment.
game is what he needs to do.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's the one to do much. So I see a definite downside of these guys is lack of jump, with Obi-Wan being the only one that has jump. So let's see. Let's reserve that. So we'll see what we have next. Obi-Wan. Good. That's what I was hoping for.
Cool. He loses his hunker at the start of his activation.
Uses his hunker. What he is going to do...
He is currently engaged with Fifth Brother, so he cannot climb.
But he can jump.
He can use the hello there.
Hello
One character
there.
in this unit may jump.
So he is going to jump to up here.
Which allows you to climb that ingress.
Boom. And then we're going to do a normal advance, which I believe, yep, can get me up to here, which we'll do. And then we're going to do an attack. Which form? Oh, we're definitely doing that. Oh, wow, that form heals him a bunch. But we're going to keep this one because this one pushes. So we're going to keep his form 4 Ataru, which is going to be 7 dice.
I'm going to roll 5. Oh, gosh, I'm rolling terribly. I'm going to block 2.
Hit, hit, hit. 2 mastery. 2 mastery converts to a crit and a dam. Oh, no, sorry. Converts to, let me look at the
Crit
right
hit.
one. A crit and a hit. Okay. So
Get rid of 2 hits, please.
get rid of 2 hits. So we put in the crit to take out another hit. So 4 down the track.
4 down the track.
4 down the track means we are going to...
I have 4 until wounded.
Yeah, so we're going to
I'm going to be wounded.
push you twice.
You pushing me off?
Pushing you off. And then it's going to be...
Make sure that that's kind of accurate. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, so 2 pushes, and we're going to stay right there. So
Okay.
that way I'm not at an edge. Because is it within the inch of the edge you can get pushed off, or at an edge?
When you get pushed, if after the push you're fully over the edge, you're off.
Okay. We'll reposition a little bit like that to maybe be able to take 1 push. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage and a
Okay.
pin.
5 damage and a pin.
5 damage and a pin. So then I wounded him, right?
Yes, you did.
So the way we've been playing it, even though we think it's wrong, move 1 for that. He has used force ability, moved, and attacked. So taking control of that. So 3 more then.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, still on your side, so another momentum.
All right, and we're gonna, on my next turn, roll for Centerpoint. Let's see, so I have Riva and my Shatterpoint to go. So
And you know exactly where both of them are, so really it's...
I'm gonna go with Riva.
Okay.
So we're gonna activate Riva. Riva needs to go up and do some damage to you, Obi-Wan. So I think we're just going to climb, get up here. And then we're gonna attack Obi-Wan.
All right.
All right, my attack has 7 dice. 4, 5, 6, 7.
On the defense.
I'm rolling so many misses tonight. 1 hit, 2 mastery, so 2 hits and a damage.
Okay. I did 4 mastery. Clone armor is 2 defense and switch a crit to a miss.
Do you have 2? So 4 defense?
Yep. Oh, no. No, I rolled 2 misses and 4 mastery. So 2 defense.
So 2 defense you needed.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
I do straight 1 damage from my mastery.
Okay, so I take 1 damage.
That's it. Wasn't enough. Riva, what
So
the heck?
do I still have control of it then?
You still have control, so I'm
Okay.
only going to score 1 point on my turn.
All right. So then, I just need it to not be this one. It's going to be that one. Which one's that one? That one's the
That one's the
broken
shield break.
the broken shield.
Hey!
I knew it. I knew it would be that.
There we go.
That's all right. I can put enough between. All right. So what do I have here? I have 501st or Commander Cody. Really is what I get. So 501st is there. Commander Cody is there, and they have both been injured. I guess we'll go with Commander Cody. Remove 1 condition. Flip to wounded.
Injured.
Injured.
So now all of his active and reactive abilities, so just your defensive maneuvers, cost 1 extra.
Okay. At the start of this unit's activation, choose an enemy character from 5 that is contesting an active objective.
Expose them.
He gets exposed. So let's go with...
So it's one of these 2.
Oh, the Inquisitor is... Let's go with 4th Sister. Is exposed. And then Commander Cody is going to focus and shoot 4th Sister.
Okay.
Because why not? So focus, we'll add an extra 1. He has Sharpshooter 2. Target does not benefit from cover, but that doesn't matter. So I'm going to be rolling 9 dice. So I've got
2 blocks.
hit, crit, 2 mastery. 2 mastery converts to a crit and a damage.
2 blocks.
2 blocks. So that's 4 down my track.
Here's the 1 damage from the mastery.
So 4 down the track.
1, 2, 3, pin.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, pin. And then we're going to 1, 2,
4 total.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite. Oh, how many do I go down? Was it 3 or 4 that I said?
4.
4. Okay, that works then. Yeah, we're going to. Oh no, not quite. So we're going to do
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, and no, actually, we'll go to this bottom track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pin and strain.
Pin and strain. Yep.
There's your 6 from your damage.
Cool. Pin and strain. The expose goes away. And I think that's Commander Cody's go because I don't really want to.
Okay.
I can't use this because he's injured.
Yep, correct.
So yeah, so I get 1, 2, 2.
And another
1,
momentum.
2, and another momentum. All right.
All right, here we go. You're pulling it back, but I've got my Shatterpoints before.
The circle
It's the
with
center.
the center one.
Which I think is ideal here. Do I go for 5th brother? So I've got no force left to use.
Nope. No force at all. And Commander Cody had gone, so that goes there. Who to use? You know, you just want to use Reva, get your revenge on Obi-Wan, knock him off the top there.
I'm debating it.
Stop debating and do.
I'm between Grand Inquisitor and Third Sister. Because Grand Inquisitor, if I flip to this side, well, I need to make it to the end to get an action. Nope. All right.
There you go.
I could push you. I can push you on both. So I'll go with Reva.
Reva!
And I don't like the way you said that.
What?
The Reva.
What about?
I don't know.
Why didn't
There's
you like
just
it?
something I didn't like about it. All right, we're gonna focus and we're gonna attack
Right.
Obi-Wan.
Third sister. That better?
No, just don't do that. I don't know why I don't
Too
like it.
bad. That's what happens when you get analysis paralysis for more than 30 seconds. I'm gonna start cheering that way.
Please don't.
That way.
Please don't. Better.
All right. 3 misses, 2 hits, but 3 of those. Obi-Wan.
3 is going to give me crit hit damage.
Crit hit damage. Cool. Crit hit and damage. And I've got 6 dice. So I've got. Those are getting.
So just
blocked.
once.
So once.
So I'm gonna push you and do 2 damage,
Push and do 2 damage.
which I'm gonna push you right off of here.
Yep.
I can. Go away.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boom.
And 3 damage, was it?
2 damage.
2 damage. Got 1 there. And we're running low on damage markers again. And I've got nothing I can convert.
Move it thrice towards my side. And I'm gonna refresh my force.
Oh, there's one. Cool.
All right. Start of your turn. Stays in the center.
Stays in the center. So I have just got 501st that need to activate. So they're going to get rid of that strain one and heal up, and they're injured. So let's see. 501st, and you can't shoot somebody else if you're engaged, right?
If you are engaged, you cannot shoot.
Okay. And how do you get out of engagement?
You have to move.
Have to just move? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
If you are engaged, you can only use a dash,
Only a dash. Okay.
and you cannot climb.
That is fine. I need to figure out what to do with them. So 501st, you are injured, so I can't really do anything with you as far as defensive maneuver.
And also, when they want to coordinate fire, it costs 1 now instead of for free. Because
Since
it's a reactive ability.
Oh, because it's a reactive ability. Okay. Okay, but this would be the coordinate fire they would get, right?
Yeah, they can coordinate for free.
They can. Okay, cool. All right. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think that'll be able to get him line of sight on. Oh, that's fine. We'll move him to here. A dash, which means he could dash as well.
So you take the move action, so he can take a full advance.
He could take a normal move. Okay.
When you move, you get to choose to advance, climb, or dash.
Okay. Let's go.
Can't quite climb the ladder.
You end up within one of it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get within one of it with his base.
Don't think so.
Oh, nope, not quite. Okay. We're just going to stay right there with him because he's got a line of sight to her. He probably doesn't, does he?
No.
But he should be able to see the Grand Inquisitor.
I'd give you Grand Inquisitor.
All right, so we're going to do some shooting. We'll have... Actually, yeah, he's within 5 of him. So he's going to shoot at Fourth Sister. Okay. And with that, what we're going to do is coordinated fire from 212.
It's going to gain a pin, which is going to give me a damage.
A pin, which will give you a damage, put you up to 7. And I have 6 dice on the attack.
You got 6 dice on the defense.
So hit, crit.
Oh, I am rolling so many whiffs today.
Crit and 2 of these. 2 of these are a crit and damage. So there's a damage that's just going to automatically happen.
It's going to go through. So I block 3, you walk twice.
All right. So you block.
So I'm going to take another wound.
Let me see, because 2 of those were crits. Let me see, is there any interesting thing I could do with their damage path? I can push. So yeah, let's do that
That's
push.
to push away. So you're not going to be able to push me off because I won't be all the way off.
Oh yeah, because it's from that direction. So yeah, let's still do that. And we're going to stay there. I don't want to move him. And then wounded, right?
Wounded.
Okay. So
Grand.
the way we've been doing it, that way. And he'll shoot at, do I shoot at Grand or Fifth Brother has no damage on him either. So we might as well shoot at Grand. Why not?
Okay.
So 6 again. Shooting at Grand. Except for those are defense dice. And it'll be a crit, a hit, 2 misses if that matters, and another crit and a damage. Is that what they get? Another crit and a damage.
Blocking 1.
Blocking 1, so 2 down the path. We are going to... It's...
2 damage, a pin, and a push.
2 damage, a pin, and a push. Can I push him anywhere?
No, not really.
Nope.
Yep. So he can get pushed there.
I am going to move up with my react to push. Now he's pinned and a damage.
Okay.
And so 2 damage total is what he got on him? Or we're running low on damage markers, aren't we? Okay.
Yeah.
All
Need to
right.
wound some people, get rid of them. All right. Start of my turn.
Move and fire. Yep. So you're going.
You're going to get 1 point.
1 point.
And a momentum.
And a momentum.
Here we go. Start of my turn. We're going to go with... See, if Fourth Sister... Oh, I forgot. First,
Roll.
Luminaris. So I actually think I'm going to bank Fourth Sister. Because
Okay.
after she activates, she's going to go away.
Is she? Yeah, because she was already...
So we're going to bank her. And so we'll flip over the next. This is going to be Fifth Brother.
Fifth Brother. Okay.
He's not going to be able to do anything about Luminara.
But he can come mess up
He's
some
gonna-
clone troopers.
I think he's going to have to go up and shore up my middle.
Okay, make sure it doesn't
here.
get taken easily.
Yep, so he's going to do a regular. Let's see.
Well, he could definitely regular advance over to there.
Make sure that he can. Yeah, he'll be able to hold it. So before he moves, he's going to. Oh, nobody's within attacking. Everybody moved out of his way.
Yup. Yeah, Zoidberg out of there. Woo, 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 woo.
We'll short my defenses. So we'll climb, put me up here, and then hunker.
Okay.
Make it real simple.
Climb, put you up there, hunker, so you got 2 people up there, right?
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to score 2 points.
2 points. All right. So all of my forces refreshed. Let's reshuffle my deck.
Luminaris.
Yes. That's 1, 2. Ooh, I've got to do a lot in order to get it back there still. But all right, let's see what we can do. All right. So top of my deck is going to be Clone Trooper Cody, which might be okay. Cody can dish out a bunch of damage, but he's not going to be able to necessarily take anything. But he possibly could. But then you don't have the Inquisitor up. That's a better chance than taking center. Okay, yep, let's go with Clone
Commander Cody.
Clone Commander Cody.
All right.
All right, so
All of his things cost 1 more.
all of his things cost 1 more. But I get to choose an enemy within 5 that's contesting that active so the Grand Inquisitor will be exposed. We're going to do a climb. I don't want to end up. Well, I got to end up there. Clone Troop. Oh, he's the same. Attack. I take your defense. No, your defense is the same also, huh? For melee.
Mm-hmm.
Force user, because I'm not a force user. All right. Yep. So yeah, we'll move to here. So we're within 2 of that objective. It's not going to do anything this turn, but or possibly not do anything this turn. And we're going to. Question is defensive maneuver. You know what? We're going to spend 2 to defensive maneuver that. No, but I can't do that
You can't climb with the defensive maneuver.
because you can't climb with defensive maneuver. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to. Yeah, and we're just going to go ahead and shoot. Or melee attack.
You're gonna try and bonk me.
Yep, I'm going to try to bonk you. So I've got 6 up close.
Oh, there we go.
I have not got much, so you've probably got it blocked.
5 blocks.
2 of those is a crit and a damage. So so you block my normals. There's 1 crit and 1 damage coming through.
Oh, couldn't use my mastery, so those 2 go away. But it's still, I blocked everything else. So
Okay.
1 crit, 1 or 1
1
damage.
down the path, 1 damage, so it'll be 3 damage total.
Okay, good.
And then Commander Cody, do we have anything else for you to do? And I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and spend 2 to do that dash. We're just going to dash to here, and it also gives them a hunker token.
Okay, you're going to score 2 points.
2 points.
And back to me. Priority objective is Luminara again.
Yeah.
Good grief. All right. Grand Inquisitor.
Grand
time.
Inquisitor. All right.
So Inquisitor and somebody else are going to make a dash. Inquisitor's dash gets rid of the pin. I guess we'll dash 4th brother.
Just to get him up there a bit further. Or
Yeah, we'll dash him there.
okay.
Alrighty. Who is close to wounded?
Close to
Your 212 looks like they're close to wounded.
212 is close to wounded. Yep.
So that priority objective being always over there is what's killing me right now. We will focus attack the 212th.
With who?
Wait, hold on. How are they not wounded? They have 7 health.
That's what I thought they had been wounded.
This had happened since then. Don't know. I think you just forgot to put a wounded marker on them. So we're focus attack clone commander Cody.
Okay.
Because I couldn't shoot them anyway because we're
Because
engaged.
yeah.
Make sure no one else. Yep. All right. We'll take down Cody.
All right. I got 5 defense dice because of the hunker in Obi-Wan's ability.
I've got 8 offense dice.
Ooh, that's good.
This is pretty good as well. 3 crit damage.
All right, turn crit damage. All right, so I've got 3 blocks and 2 mastery. 2 mastery adds another block and turns a crit to a miss.
So twice.
Yep.
I'm going to do 3 damage to you and pin you.
3 damage and pin. All right.
I'm going to score 2 points.
My, we are just... Where's pin? All right, there we go. We really need more damage counters because I don't think we have any more ones.
All right, tell you what.
Yep.
We'll just...
Shift those over. Boom. They're wounded. We'll flip that over there because I don't think there's anything that's going to...
Yeah, you two are wounded. We'll just...
All right.
Preemptively.
And that's his go because he focused attacked.
Yep, I got my 2 points.
Got your 2 points.
You go.
All right. So let's see. Come on, Luminara again. Nope, center. So center is the one for all the stuffs. I've got no reserve, so let's see who we get.
5-0 first.
Do I want the 5-0 first? You're probably not going to do a whole lot. Because you've got quite a bit left on him. Yeah, we're going to reserve them. Oh, do I reserve them?
Does it cost extra to reserve if you're injured? That's what I want to know.
I don't think so because it's not. That's not character dependent.
I believe so.
So we have Barris is the one that's going to go then. So Barris, what can you do?
Pinned, strained. So you should probably take your first action to heal the strain. Otherwise, you're going to take 3 damage.
Which I might just take 3 damage. Oh, because I can't give up actions like that. But I'm not going to do much about that. Oh, Barris was probably the worst one. So what am I going to do? We're going to... When I activate, Django's going to get to do something, right?
Django is going to get to do something. So before you do that, at the start of this unit's, at an enemy unit's activation, if one or more characters in that unit are within 3 of a character in this unit may use this ability. Roll 5 dice attack. The attacking unit suffers damage for each crit and hit.
Okay.
So I'm going to need to spend
that's
2
nice.
because I'm wounded.
Okay.
I'm just going to get to roll 5 dice and do straight damage.
Okay. That might impact me healing that then.
I'm going to do
1, 2.
2 damage.
2 damage. So that puts her up to 5. Then yeah, we are going to go ahead and first action to recover that. Because otherwise that'll hurt. Then what I'm going to do is, I guess, we'll attack Django.
Django is wounded. He cannot take more damage.
Oh, he cannot. If he's wounded, does he get to react like that?
Yeah, he can still react.
He gets to react? Okay. So
the only thing wounded does is it prevents you from controlling objectives and it prevents you from taking more damage.
Okay. So let's see. Let's do... I will lose that
By trying to move.
by trying to move.
And that'll be both your actions.
Normally. So let's see. Oh yeah, there wasn't...
There's not much Barris can do. She might as well move to get rid of that so she can move on a future turn. Because she could focus and do nothing. Because you got 1 action here. You could hunker.
I've got a force push. So...
From her, not from him.
Well, it's within 3. And then it's pushed from
From you.
3 from me?
That's how we've been doing it, because that's the whole thing right there.
No, I never force pushed him.
You were debating it, but you were debating it whether you had to measure it from yourself or from him.
Okay, so you just push a maximum of 3? That's fine. I'll still push him off the edge. So I'm going to spend 2 to force push him. And then we will do a run for cover, or find cover, whatever it's called. Which will...
Nope, because you are pushed 1 when you hunker down.
Okay.
So where are you hunkered?
I'm going to... towards that wall.
The way I have it?
Yep. Cool. And that's going to be her go. I will have 2.
1.
1? 1. 1 gives me another momentum.
And that's all your momentum.
That's all my momentum.
All right, here we go. It's this one.
Okay.
Sea Inquisitors. So I'm going to get 3 points. I need to get a 4th point. So I need to knock somebody out here, or I need to claim that objective. So, Clone Commander Cody is 6 away. So I don't.
Yes.
I don't think activating 4th Sister and having her deck on him is going to do much. So I'm gonna take a chance here.
Okay.
Lord Maul. All right, I think we're gonna do stuff with Lord Maul. Because Lord Maul has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means I'm gonna add 3 dice to all attacks.
Okay.
So we're going to choose a character in the seat enemy character within 3 that pull the chosen character 2 towards chosen ally. Are you? I think you're outside of 3. Yep.
Yes. Yes, I am.
So we're going to advance. And we're going to basically come over here,
Okay.
stop down there, and then climb up. And then I'm going to spend 2 to do There's No Place to Run.
Okay.
I'm going to pull you towards me, and you're going to gain exposed.
Okay.
Boop.
And exposed.
And then we are going to flip over to Dark Rage, and I'm going to attack you with 10 dice.
Okay. 10 dice. I get 6 defense. And 3.
2 mastery. 2 mastery gets me a crit hit, or a crit damage, I should say. How many blocks?
1.
All right, so I'm going to walk 5 times.
Okay.
And you already have 1 damage in your pool.
1 damage in the pool already.
So we'll put that here. And 5 times is my whole tree. How much health does she have left? So she's got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that to win the game. I'm going to do 8 damage, which will knock you out. Move this one towards me.
I don't think I have anything else going on.
If things mattered, would have pushed you off of the point.
Which would,
I would have been able to push you twice.
Okay, so you could have.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to push me off the point, would you?
I could push you here and then here.
Okay, and then you'd be able to move up. So yeah.
Yep.
So even if not, you would have it. All right.
So that'll be 1, 2, 3 points.
Yep.
There we are.
Cool.
It's the end of the game. The first 2 rounds went quickly, and then the third one was an absolute struggle.
Yep.
Alrighty. So thoughts about all of these new characters?
I like them. I don't like this combination. There's not enough jump. Jump seems to be something that you need in order to
It's fair.
be able to compete.
I also think you missed a lot of coordinated fire triggers.
I didn't miss too many because I was getting most of them after the first turn, and I don't think
Basically, it's whenever an allied republic, everybody here is republic. So if anyone that's within 5, anyone at all is within 5 is making an attack, you can coordinate fire.
Okay, yeah. But
And I missed a couple enfeeble triggers, but not too many.
Okay. Yeah, I think with this game, the way it works is you got to have at least 2 units that jump. Because without that, it's really tough to get around some of the stuff. Because I had these guys over here all had a tough time just getting up to this. Obi-Wan was doing good over there.
You know that these guys could have just regularly climbed and gone up, right? As long as they weren't engaged to begin with.
I thought so. You don't have to be. You don't have
The climb
to go
action.
right to.
So the climb action is you use a dash and you can go up any elevation as
Okay.
long as you weren't engaged to begin
And it
with.
doesn't have to be. You don't have to be by a wall.
No.
To do it. Okay, I thought you had to be by a wall. Okay, that changes that opinion some then. That changes that some then. Okay.
Still learning.
Still learning. Yep. There's a lot to digest with this game. It's not complicated, but there's a lot.
It's fun. I think like each of the characters felt like their characters, like Django wiring Barriss off of the edge and pinning her down so she couldn't do anything. Lord Maul getting so angry with all the damage he's taking that he just absolutely shreks. Yeah. I think the Grand Inquisitor, like, he had tools in his belt that would have been helpful, but the opportunity to use those tools never came up. I never had an opportunity where I could take off your control that was conducive for me to do it, so I never did. But I also missed his heal when we do.
We missed a lot of triggers this
Yep.
game. I'm starting to realize looking at the cards. So, casually, I like this game. Competitively, I'll have to see how the competitive matches work. Because I think the only thing I don't like about the competitive aspect of this is all the micro moves you do with characters and making sure that.
I think that might come with a lot more plays.
Well, I'm not so worried about them doing the micro moves. I'm worried about because in lots of games, there's ham-fisting with movement stuff. And with only moving an inch at a time, it's not so bad on this stuff, where you can just place it down, but the pushing off the edge and everything. That's one thing I'll have to see how that translates to competitive play.
I can see your point.
The only reason I'm saying that is because when I play competitively, it's down to the millimeter for me because that's how I plan stuff when I'm moving up.
That's fair.
But in all honesty, I imagine most competitive players also go the whole, this is what I'm doing and this is where my intent is of that. So I guess saying stuff like that, like I'm pushing him.
So that if you were to push me,
Yeah, I'm pushing him or I'm ending up like this far away from your guy, yada, yada, yada. So that might take care of itself.
yeah.
But I think I still really like the game.
I still really like this game
It's
too.
really dynamic. Did we have anybody actually die? Didn't have anybody actually die. We had one that would
Almost.
have died.
Fourth sister would have been removed.
I do.
So we'll call that basically a removal. She would have had to take her turn, and at the end of the turn, she would have been taken off the board.
Okay. So I do like that about this game because one thing that feels bad about games, especially that have named characters in them, is when that named character gets plastered right away.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, wow, my named character who's like a badass in the universe just went down to a clone trooper. So I like their wound and injured system a lot.
Yeah, like to get off somebody like the Grand Inquisitor, you would have had to take him out with 27 worth of health.
Yep.
So you got to focus on other things like pushing him off of the edge and
Pushing off the edge. I like the fact that it's not just a solid pool of hit points that you have to chew through. You could wound them at points, which disables them being from able to score until they activate again. So it's a really nice mix. I think they did a really good job of that. I kind of hope they take a little bit of what they did with this and maybe in their next edition of MCP add a couple of those things.
You never know.
Because I know it's 2 different games. I do like how their elevation works more in this one than in MCP.
Yes, this one elevation kind of matters. Line of sight matters less.
Line of sight matters less.
So there is some jankiness right now with the rule set with line of sight and cover. Technically, if we're playing technically, if the clone troopers were to shoot at the Grand Inquisitor, since they are both on terrain, if Grand Inquisitor had a hunker, he would have cover. technically, because the line of sight is drawn across
Okay.
terrain pieces.
I didn't know that part. I knew the janky parts where.
Yeah, we've been house ruling it there where no.
Well, you've never had any hunker tokens this entire game except for once, so.
This Fifth Brother has a hunker token now,
And I wasn't shooting at him, so.
and some of them have the big.
Just saying.
I got lightsabers. I don't need no hunkers.
But yeah, the line of sight's a little janky. That, and also when you're at elevation, you just basically see anything below you. It doesn't matter. is a little weird.
So-
But you got to think about the way they treat this game is it's a 2D game. It's all kind of treated as if you're looking down on top. Like, Clay, can we go back to the top view? So it's all treated as if this is your board, but you can put people basically say you're going under this level right here.
This is range 3 from the third sister, not physically going from piece to piece.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to trace down to Fifth Brother down there, I wouldn't take the ruler like this. I would go like this. He's definitely within 3.
And also just how movement works. Like when you move, there's no same thing. No vertical measuring. It's just if you're climbing, like you said.
They took care of that with if you go up elevation, you use short one instead of you go long one. Yeah,
and in order to melee attack, you have to be on the same elevation.
Correct.
I would like that to be an MCP, to be honest, because it makes a little more sense of MCP.
MCP means Marvel Crisis Protocol for the uninitiated.
But it is kind of weird when you have a comic book character that is known to be a beat stick, and he's at the bottom of a giant building, and somebody else is at the top of a bottom
He's
building.
punching them.
And he hits them from up there. Like,
It's a board game.
There's
going to be some jank
like I said,
with realism, and they're getting around that as best they can. But overall, I really am enjoying Shatterpoint. I think I enjoy Shatterpoint more than I do Marvel Crisis Protocol.
I do, just because we haven't had any. I mean, our first game we played was, you could call it a blowout, but I still don't think it was a blowout because we still haven't played everything correct yet.
Oh, yeah.
This was a good game.
We'll do that
It
eventually.
was blowout, then slug.
For those of you that didn't know, the way we played last game was if your character has one of these abilities, we treated it as that was one of your 2 actions.
And the game, and things felt a little slow getting engaged, but it was still work. I like this because we're able to get people to move around more when that's not one of our actions.
I would like to point out when Fifth Brother booked it across half the field to claim an objective. Yeah, he can get there.
I'm about to say everybody's able to book it now, and it's interesting.
Especially somebody like Maul having 4 speed, make a double advance. It's pretty much. And I know there's something with, if you have Ahsoka and Rex in a list, both of them have a Republic person, so potentially you could get Anakin, I believe, onto the other side of the board on his activation because a dash from Ahsoka, a dash from Rex, and then 2 advances on his turn.
Yep. So I'll give him quite a bit, because the thing you got to think about with this, it's not just this far, because their base is going to sit on this side. So it's actually, you're getting another basically 2 inch of movement just from the size of their base.
Essentially, yeah.
But
Alrighty.
yeah, I like this more than MCP also.
But I still like MCP, enough so that we're going to play it next week.
Yep.
It is still quite a good game. It still feels like superheroes. So I'm going to be bringing in, we're going to try out Hela in Asgardians.
Okay.
And I know you're going to bring back some Hulk. So
I'm bringing Hulk and friends.
I'm going to hurt from Hulk. And then the week after that, we will see you all live
At Gen Con.
from Gen Con. Is going to be our live show where we're going to do several premieres. A lot of companies are going to show us.
Several companies. We have 6 companies at the moment that are going to talk about some of their product. I will have that for sure next week that I'll tell everybody about, because I'm just solidifying schedules and everything. But we'll have all of them on for about 15-ish minutes, between 15 and 20 minutes, to talk about what they're showing off. A couple of the companies, it's going to be the world premieres of their games. And we're going to go from there. Just have a good time.
We're going to do it same time, same place, right here on Twitch, Guardtower Games, 7 o'clock on Wednesday night.
Yep.
And it'll just be live from Gen Con. Alrighty, so anything else before we say goodbye to all the lovely people?
I think that's it, because we've mentioned what we're playing next week. We've mentioned Gen Con coming up in a couple weeks. Just one more time, if you're going to be at Gen Con and you want to play some games, leave us a comment in the video, because more than likely that's the best place we'll see comments. Unless you want to tell Clay right now, if you're watching, that you want to play games with us. But
See, if you're on the Discord for Guardtower, hit us up on the Discord. There are plenty of ways to get in contact with us. But with that,
yep, I'm Jolly,
and I am Tony.
and this was Table Ready. Thank you very much.